Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to send follow-up emails to new leads from Facebook lead ads. So I'm an owner of a digital marketing agency business and I promote my business using Facebook lead ads. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is generated in my business, towards the lead I want to send follow-up emails. And doing that manually is a very time-consuming and a hectic process. So in order to solve this problem, I have created an amazing connection between Facebook and SendGrid using Pabbly Connect. I send the emails towards my leads using SendGrid. So now as I've built a connection, whenever a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients using Facebook lead ads, towards the lead an email is going to be forwarded with the help of SendGrid. So now if you want to learn the entire process of how you can build a connection between these two applications without need of any coding and programming skills, for that you have to come to me towards my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to send follow-up emails to new leads from Facebook lead ads. So as an owner of a digital marketing business, I use Facebook lead ads to collect potential clients' inquiries directly from targeted campaigns. I use Facebook lead ads to capture high-intent leads, and I use SendGrid to automatically send personalized follow-up emails to the new leads, to ensure timely communication and to keep my brand on the top of the mind for potential clients, all without any manual efforts. And I'm going to create this amazing connection between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, on which you have two options, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you are an existing user, that means you already have an account in Pabbly, then you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. And now to create a new automation in our Pabbly Connect account, we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button. Firstly, we have to rename the workflow. That is going to be Send follow-up emails to new leads from Facebook lead ads. Okay, this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder, and then I'm going to click on this Create button right here. Then a new workflow has been created in my Pabbly Connect account, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process, because our process depends on these two principles. Over here trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first, in which my trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Facebook lead ads. As whenever a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients using Facebook lead ads, I want the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why my trigger application, I've selected it as Facebook lead ads, and the trigger event is going to be new lead instant. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and then over here it says connect with Facebook lead ads. I'm going to click on this button right over here. Then it is asking for me to choose an account. Do I want to continue with this account? Yes. So for that, I'm going to click on this continue button right over here and on this button right over here. And as I'm going to do that, automatically Facebook lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly it is asking for me to select the page. For the page over here, I have created a page in the name of Digital Dynamics. You can see right over here, and using this page, I'm promoting my Facebook lead ads. So for the page over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the page that I've created and select it right over here. After that, over here it is asking for us to select the lead gen form. I have created a lead ads form in the name of Digital Dynamics form right over here. So I'm going to select the form with the help of which the leads are going to be generated. After selecting the page and the lead gen form, over here it says simple response. Yes, I want the simple response, so I'm going to toggle this button on, and then simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. And as I've done that, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Facebook lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead. And how am I going to generate the test lead? With the help of Meta's lead ads testing tool. Using this tool, we are going to generate the test lead. Firstly, we need to select the page using which we are promoting our Facebook lead ads and select the form. After selecting the page and the form, click on this preview form button. This is the lead gen form that I've created using which the leads are going to be generated, which is asking for the leads details. Firstly, it is asking for the first name of my lead, for which I'm going to write over here as test. Then it is asking for the last name, for which I'm going to write it as account. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com. Okay, and then it is asking for the phone number, for which I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. As I've done that, it says thanks, you're all set. This means now the test lead has been generated. So if I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down right over here, you can see the response of the test lead been generated has been captured in my trigger. The first name is test, last name is account, email is test@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number and all the other details. So as now the response has been captured over here in my trigger of the test lead being generated, this means that Facebook lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup has now been done. In place of the test response, you will capture the response of your leads data in place of the test response that we have. Okay. After setting up our trigger step, now as we want to send an email towards this lead using send grid, we are going to set up our action step, in which from action application over here, I'm going to select it as send grid right here. Action event is going to be send an email. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you. On which click on add new connection. And then over here it is asking for the token. To have the token, we have to log into our SendGrid account. Go to settings option from the left side of the panel and go to the API keys section right here. Then you're going to land towards the API keys page of your SendGrid account. I'm going to create a new key. For that, click on this create API key button right here. We have to name our key. For the name of the key, I'm going to give it as test key right over here as the name. For the access, give it as full access and create and view the key from here. This is the key copied from here and then simply paste it over here in this field and click on this save button. As I've done that, SendGrid is connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly it is asking for us to select the send to email address. To which person are we sending the email? For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you, in which we have received our lead's email address, and towards this lead, as I want to send an email, so I'm going to select the data of the email address of my lead from my previous response. As I've selected the data from my previous response, this data has now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. After that, over here it is asking for the subject of our email that we are writing. So for the subject over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the subject that I have. Welcome to Digital Dynamics. Let's get you started. Okay, this is the subject that I have. Then it is asking for the from email address, from which email address are we sending the email. So for that, I'm going to open my SendGrid account right over here. Then I'm going to go towards this marketing section, and in the marketing, you can find this option that is senders right here. So I'm going to select the senders option from here, and you can see this is the sending email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the sender's email from here and paste it in this from section right here. Okay. After that, it is asking for the for name right here. So for the for name over here, I'm going to write over here as Team Digital Dynamics. Okay, so this is the name of the from name right here. Then it is asking for the reply to email. For the reply to email, again, I'm going to map the data of the lead's email as the reply to. Okay, then it is asking for the content type. My content type is HTML. So I'm going to select over here as HTML. But if you want, you can use plain text as well. As now my content type is HTML right here. So my content value will be in a HTML format. So I'm going to write the value, that is the body of my email ad. So this is the email address that I have. You can see I've written it in a HTML format. It is asking for my lead's name right here. So I'm going to map the data of my lead's name, first name space the last name right over here. Okay. So after entering this content value and filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, I have received a response, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Gmail account right here, and in my Gmail account, you can see I have received this amazing email. Hey test account. This was the name of my lead. Thanks for showing interest in digital dynamics where strategy meets creativity and result to speak louder than words. You can see this is the amazing email that has been forwarded. Over here it says view our services. As I've used HTML formatting, this is how this beautiful email is going to appear to your lead's Gmail account. You can see right over here. So as now towards this lead an email has been forwarded successfully, this means that we have successfully built the connection between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum till now what we have done, as soon as by the potential customers or clients a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads, this trigger is going to capture the response of that. And as we have the leads data towards the lead, automatically an email is going to be forwarded using SendGrid, send an email. And in this manner, I build a connection between these two applications using Pabbly Connect without need of any coding and programming skills. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.